I'm Steve Kennedy, host of American Dream TV, Selling Seattle. This week we have our new listing at 1820 Warren Avenue North. It's a 1903 transitional style home. Transitional meaning coming from the 1890s of the Victorian era into the arts and crafts era, the early teens. This is noted by the hot-fired clinker brick that's decorative on the outside here. And then the clinker brick was also moved into what's called the Seattle Craftsman style in the early 20s. This home is roughly 3,300 square feet. Let's go inside and talk with Melissa. She can show us the intricate details going from the Victorian into the arts and crafts and craftsman era. Let's go inside.
Immediately upon entering this Victorian transitional home, you feel how the formal spaces are retained. The homeowners of 30 years updated this kitchen but kept the formal spaces intact. They modernized the appliances, they made efficient use of the cabinetry, and while they're in a smaller kitchen, it opens to this formal entertaining space. This beautiful formal living room has hosted many large dinner parties. You can seat 24 people right here in front of the fire. One of my favorite features of this Victorian home is its 3 fireplaces. In addition to the radiant heat, you could zonally control with a warming fireplace on every level.
This family lived at 1820 Warren Avenue North for 30 years. And one of the greatest things they loved about it was they were across the street from sweet Little Howe Park, where their kids had Easter egg hunts, swam in the wading pool, and played soccer in the fields. And now this story's not over. Let's go see where this family transitioned to out of this larger home into a one-level condominium.
At 1820 Warren Avenue North, we talked a lot about how architecture transitions, but here at 200 West Highland, let's talk about how families transition. After 30 years in that beautiful house, we found a place for them here at 200 West Highland in one of these luxury condominiums. That will transition their lives to the next phase of life where they get to be grandparents. One of the priorities of the homeowners was to get to stay in Queen Anne. They got to, and they're still across the street from a park, this time Cherry Park. One of the hardest parts of the transition for the family was not having a place that they can garden. The great news is Queen Anne has a few pea patches, and we were able to secure them a spot in a pea patch nearby.
This is the Steve Kennedy team signing off. We'd like to thank you for joining us today on American Dream TV, Selling Seattle. Have a great weekend.